Ahoy, mateys. Well, ahoy, Carl. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here, Carl. Uh, Wish you could stay longer, but that's okay. Life goes on. So, today is going to be a very interesting day. Doing 3 live streams today. This one, and then at 1:45 will be another one, which I'll talk about here in just a minute. And then, of course, again at 6 p.m. tonight. I did have a chance to mention that early on in Tumbleweed RV's life with their live stream this morning. I do know that tonight at 7:30, California travel videos will be on. What I'm trying to focus on more of today, to a certain degree anyways, it is Guess the Channel, okay? But I want to put in a plug for all the events going on across our country, the 20th anniversary of 9/11. James Catanese, welcome aboard. As you know, all across the country, there's a lot of formalities and, if you will, somber reflection of what happened to us 20 years ago. Now, part of that is why I'm doing another live stream after this one. It'll come on at about 1:45 is when I expect it'll be. It could be a little bit before, it could be a little after that. Not 100% sure, but it's for the Freedom Cruise, and I'm going to mention this more than once today, but I showed this last week, and today is the day. And from all reports, it's going to be the biggest ever. This is number 7 of the Freedom Cruise. Every year, about this time in September, on a Saturday, the weather's good, they have the Freedom Cruise. And it starts out with all kinds of honors and stuff at the Sparta High School auditorium. They each year they honor a family. This year it's a Heron family. I think it's Heron or Harama. Harama. I can look that up. Anyways. All right. So the Harama was killed in 2014, I think, in Afghanistan. At any rate, it's quite the big deal. And it's not just for the military, it's also for our first responders, our police, our ambulance drivers, EMTs, whatever. Yes, Carl, that was a weird day. I did not get anything done. I don't think a lot of people got anything done on that day. I was glued to the radio. And when I got home, I was pretty much glued to the TV screen. And because they were grounding all these flights, there were some flights that were coming in from, out of country. And to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Well, my wife at the time, we were walking the dogs. It was about 6 o'clock in the evening, and there was no traffic. There was nothing on our street. Ahoy, Sue. Welcome aboard. But yeah, we were walking the dogs, and we sat down. We let the dogs run. There was nobody else at the park, so we just let them loose. And at any rate, we sat down at the picnic table, and all of a sudden off to our east, and we can see downtown Grand Rapids from a certain vantage point. You can see several of the taller buildings downtown. We see a jet airliner coming in low. And from our vantage point, it looked like it was heading right downtown. And we were like, oh my God. But then it banked and it turned to go southeast to land at the airport. Linda Barker, welcome aboard. So yeah, that was another memory of 9/11, 9/11, however you want to say it. That was pretty freaky. There was a whole lot of patriotism going on for a few days anyways, after that. Yeah, you were grounded too, driving semi-trucks, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it was strange. Now, right around the corner from our house, I can't remember his name, but he had a double stall garage. I mean, 16-foot wide door. And he painted our American flag on that, and it was big. And since he lived on a corner, I mean, lots of people saw it. Tumbleweed RV Life, welcome aboard. We're having a raid. Thank you. It's great. So, at any rate, after this live stream, I will be packing up stuff. I got to grab the table, got my camera. Hopefully this laptop will stay fully charged. I have it plugged in right now, and the indicator thing looks like it's fully charged. So hopefully the battery on this, because where I'm setting up, I don't have any electricity. I'm setting up at the Myers School up here at 13 Mile Division. And I'll have the sun behind me, and I can focus on the parade, if you want to call it a parade, the crews, as they come towards me. They won't be going real fast. They'll probably go on 35 maybe at the most. I thought about setting up at the Algoma Township office. Right there's a little park that I could do the same thing, but they would have to slow down to turn right onto Algoma Avenue. But I decided, right, why not right here at Myers School? It's only not even a mile from the house, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up, and the live stream. Well, yeah, it'll be live. I'm going to live stream it. I mean, I may interject a couple times, and I might show myself on the video, but it's mostly about the Freedom Cruise. And I think it's going to be epic. Yeah, I apologize to him, James, that I couldn't stay there for very long. Why? Because I'm trying to set up I was setting up for this particular live stream. Then I'm setting up for the Freedom Cruise live stream. And I still got to quite get it set up for the evening edition. That only takes a couple minutes for the evening edition to get set up. But even so, I still got to do it. And I'm I still haven't figured this Chromebook out completely. That's okay. It is what it is. Having a little trouble with video files. It'll play the sound, but it won't play the video, so I can't review a video before I publish it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but but they do say there's a player I can download. I didn't want to download it. I probably won't do that until tomorrow when I have a few minutes, because what if something messes up? I'm gonna keep using what I know. And go with that for now. So Linda wants a Holly report. Let me look here a second. Let me see if I can find her. She's not there. She might be out there. Linda and everyone, Holly, she's still there. She's still in the hospital. I think I told you last week she has her right lung is collapsed. There's 2 holes in the lung. She's having some issues with, believe it or not, diabetes. Now, that's strange because she didn't have diabetes a month ago. Now, all of a sudden, she's got diabetes and she's having to take shots of insulin. Something ain't right. We're not sure what is going to happen. At least I'm not sure. And now she's limited to only 2 visitors, and not just any 2 visitors. She's limited to me, and she's limited to her brother. So we are the only 2 people that may visit her now because of the COVID increase. And of course, if she does end up in ICU, which is a possibility, neither one of us will be able to visit her. RVS is in April. Welcome aboard, lass. Good to see you. Yeah, so that's the Holly update. But I did talk to her when I was scoping out where I'm going to set up for the live stream for this afternoon, the Freedom Cruise live stream. She called me, and there was a good signal. Usually when I'm sitting here at the desk or even in the yard, I don't get a good enough signal to talk to anybody. Yeah, it's crap, Carl. Yes, they can. Some people tried that the other day. Well, last Wednesday I was there, and they had security stop people and turn them away. They were trying to go up with, like 4 people. We said, no, you can only go up with 2. Make your decision. And there was a little bit of ruffled feathers, if you will. One of the last we're talking about 9/11. Wow. That had been a journey. Thank you, Sue. Thank you very much. I know James Catanese, you're here. Are you still in the hospital, James, or are you home now? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's see here. Oh, I like this one. Yes, this is from the featured channel. I should try to get out of the way better. Oh, good, James. You are at home. That's good. That is good. Thank you, Tumbleweed. Appreciate it. Yes. Yeah, I heard that. Or we all heard it, or we all saw it. Oh, good. Good. That's good, James. I'm sure, you were in there for a good week. Absolutely amazing. So, moving on here. I can't think of anything else. Oh, the previous week. It's just been work every day. I worked on Labor Day, as you know, some of you know. Yeah, no more whining about bad coffee. Which made me want to have a sip of coffee. Still working on that house in Wyoming. Thursday, a neighbor comes over. It was after the boss left. I was just cleaning up, getting ready to leave. And now it looks like we're going to be doing a job across the street from where we're at. It's like, when are we stopping? It's going to be a difficult time working and getting the motorhome ready to roll. I mean, M21 is what? Not even 2 weeks away. Okay. Yeah. Less than 2 weeks. And I'm not anywhere near ready. Oh, goodness. Then when I come back, I'll still have to work right on into October before heading to Mayberry. And that's going to be God willing as well, because I don't know exactly what's going to be going on with Holly. I have a feeling that she's going to have to be in an assisted living situation. I don't know. I honestly do not know. James has got his good coffee. That's good. So, let's see. I think Carl had to step out, or he might still be here. Got some really pirated some pretty good shots from our featured channel. I wouldn't doubt you'll probably guess the featured channel before you know it. I'm having trouble seeing the little thumbnails. I mean, I don't want to accidentally give it away. Oh, Sue is guessing Happy Place Camping. Oh, Sue, that's such a good guess. But no, it's not Happy Place. It's not Happy Place Camping. One of these days, it might be. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days. Okay. Just saw it on a video. Yeah, I bet you did. Okay. We have a winner. Yes, James, it is Blue Wave Odyssey. Yeah, the lighthouse gave it away. All right, James and Sue. Now you get to be giving out hints. Give a hint to Linda, because she's thinking it's Dave's RV life. No, it's and I'll show their picture here for just a few minutes. But it is Bob and Debbie. It's not a very good picture of them, but well, it is. It isn't. Oh, well, probably to you it is if you got a big screen. For me, it's not looking all that great because I got a small screen. So now we'll wait for new victims to come in. New people to come in and guess who the feature channel is. Yep. Yep, James is on it. Mhm. There you go. Thank you for posting their link. I did send them an email this morning. I especially wanted to let them know about the Freedom Cruise, because you know that Bob would love that. He would love that. I did hear from Debbie, but not today. I heard from her last week. She commented on the Laughing Well video that I did. And I think that was the last video I've done. I did make one the other day. The news from Camp Lake is just real short, but I just didn't have time to get it up here. Maybe tomorrow. Yes, they are. See, that's why we have the list. Yep. Hey, welcome aboard, Frederick. It's good to see you. Yeah. Well, you know, not even 20 minutes in, and we have a winner. It's pretty good. I thought it'd take a little longer for people today, but hey, everybody had their coffee and Wheaties apparently this morning. Everybody's congratulating James. So what else happened this past week? Oh, I'll put that in the video. Anyways, Dennis had some issues, but we are pretty close to washing hands. We're pretty close to getting them resolved. His new car, believe it or not, had to be repaired. It quit on him. But yesterday we did manage to take his old car, and he made a little bit of money. We took it to Padnos. I think it was just a little Ford Focus. I think he got $200 out of it. He could get a little more. I mean, we saved the tires and rims. They were aluminum rims, and the battery. So I think it was the same trip. And I think what gave that away to you was one of these pictures. Well, did you make the coffee, James, or did Bob? I'm hoping we get some newcomers coming in, but I also understand it could be a little shy today. The reason being, it's the 20th anniversary of 9/11. All my flags are at half staff. Even the store here put their flag at half staff. And that's an honor. An honor to those we lost, including the firemen, the policemen, as well as just everyday people. What a day that was. Anyways, as said, the Freedom Cruise is going to be my next focus for this afternoon. And I know I will enjoy it because I enjoy classic cars. Who doesn't? You see all these, some hot rods and some just restored cars, anywhere from, Model A's on up to you name it. So it's pretty cool. And motorcycles too. There'll be a lot of thunder from the motorcycles. It's so quiet around here without Holly being here. The TV hasn't been on for, it was on once in the last full month. And then it wasn't on for long. Okay, Margie. Thanks for being aboard. And I hope your day goes well. Frederick saying hello to everyone. Oh, hi, Frederick. See, we lost Margie. We lost Carl. Who else is going to take off on us? Can't remember what this one is. Oh, yeah. This is the one that gave it away for Sue. But James beat her to the punch. Oh, we have so much fun with it. So remember, James, you're going to have to come back tonight at 6 for sure. And give out little hints or lead people astray. Make them really guess. Wow. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Maybe you can. Oh, there's some new comments. Okay, thank you, James. I'm sure Sue will be there too. Yeah, you're right. I remember them saying that. It will be 1:45 approximately. What I'm trying to do, I got a kind of a semi-schedule from the commissioner, and they were starting to, get all the cars and the motorcycles and everything else lined up at the high school starting at 10:30. And then at noon, they start the ceremonies in the auditorium. And then they go out to the field for a few more ceremonies, and then the parade starts from the high school. Now, I thought about going to the high school, but I don't think I could get anywhere close. Plus, I had to be on this live stream at noon. So, yeah, I didn't want to be inconsistent. But I'm definitely not going to try to get up there just as the whole thing is starting. But Tom, the commissioner, he's Kent County commissioner. Anyways, he said it would be about 1:30 that they'd be leaving the high school. So I'm guesstimating, at 35 miles an hour from the high school to Division and 13 Mile, which is 1 mile away from me. That's about the time they should be starting to cruise by. That's a guess on my part. You know what? If they start before I get there, which means when I end this, it's going to end quickly. I'm leaving here no later than 1:15. I'm going to get set up, make sure. So I don't want to be blocked on this side of 13 Mile, because then the sun will be right in the camera. No, I want to be on the other side by the old one-room schoolhouse and be able to aim my laptop here basically northwest, down the street, down 13 Mile. Okay. Hey, we all have travel days, or I will be soon. I still hope that we have a good signal up at at, by the way, this is the thumbnail for tonight's. Okay. I know what just happened. Dolphin. Lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. You never know around here. Yeah, Lord willing and the creek don't rise. They were predicting wind also yesterday on the weather, but so far it's not very windy at all. It could be a little breezier up there at the top of the hill at Division and 13 Mile, but I'm hoping not, because I don't know if this Chromebook will pick up the wind too much. Oh, and concerning that, I'm going to continue. If I see my batteries getting too low on the laptop, I will turn on the little Kodak camera and film hopefully the rest of the parade. But I think the laptop's going to last easily a couple hours. Excuse me. I don't know where all that belting's coming from. Oh, I haven't even eaten anything yet today. I probably should. And yes, will wear my shirt up there at the parade. Don't want to have anybody have an accident. There's one I like. This is kind of a nighttime one. Oh, yeah. Well, you could imagine there's probably divisions and 13 miles in about every other city you go to. But it's not it is a main road for us, the locals. Sparta is not that big of a tourist destination. Oh, I suppose. I mean, today it is local. I mean, it's a big deal. Now, the other thing that the commissioner said, this is not when he was talking to me, he was on a radio show being interviewed, and he said that this seems to be one of the bigger events for 911 and every year, but one of the bigger events that honor our military, our veterans, our serving military, our fallen heroes, our police, excuse me, our firefighters, our first responders, all of them. And he says it's huge compared to other communities across the United States. Well, that says something. Yeah, I know where 8 Mile is in Detroit. That's about 200 miles from here. Gosh, now where did that come from? I got plenty of sleep last night because I just needed the oxygen, right? They say when you yawn like that, you're getting oxygen. Well, no, we just don't have anybody wandering in here, or do we? It shows that we have 7 people aboard, 8 including me. No one's made me walk the plank yet. I was hoping for some new people to come in so they can guess the featured channel. And those of you that are here and know the featured channel, because James guessed it, you know, you have an opportunity to lead them astray, give them weird hints. Trying to think if there was any other news this past week that was pertinent. You know, all the bills are paid. I got one more to pay, the trash bill. That one's easy. The trash guy lives around the corner from me. I just walk over to his house and pay the bill. Two things on my goal for this coming week, probably tomorrow. I'm going to, yeah, I will, Linda. There you go, Linda. I am going to order stickers, so I have some for M21. That I'm not going to wait on Terry as much as I want to go to his house and spend some time making the stickers. I don't really have the time, so I'm gonna give Vistaprints a try. They say they make stickers. I'll try to get 100 of them, you know, and if they're good, fine. You know, also I got I'm out of business cards too. So I got to get those for sure, because I use the business cards not just for YouTube. I also use it for, you know, the scrapping business. Well, look who is here. Oh my. Yeah. Welcome aboard, Bob and Debbie. Let's see. This is the one that gave it away for James. James Catanese was the lucky guesser already this morning. And I don't know if you got my email, Blue Wave. I'm doing a live stream after this one at about 1:45 Eastern time, which would be 45 minutes after this one ends. I am going to live stream the Freedom Cruise. There is a thumbnail up. So yes, I'm doing 3 live streams today. But I'm enjoying this one, obviously. The Freedom Cruise is huge, and it's going to be, from what I understand, epic. Very epic. Oh, he must be on his AutoCAD. He's shouting. See if we can find him. Where is he? He is right there. Yeah, he's an AutoCAD. I love it. Yeah, the Freedom Cruise, as I've been telling everybody, is going to be awesome. Lots and lots and lots of classic cars and motorcycles. You know, I mean, it's going to be cool. I heard a figure of 3,000 vehicles. Oh, I didn't touch anything. Now I get this. How can I help? What in the world? There, I got rid of it. couldn't even find an X, but I got rid of it. Yeah, 7 different lighthouses. It had to have been a fantastic trip. One of these days I want to do the circle here in Michigan, because we've got quite a few lighthouses in Michigan. Yes, I do, Linda. It is plugged in, and it it shows, the battery part is fully white. I think that means it's fully charged. I'll know, once I get up the thumbnail for the 6 o'clock show, then I'll be shutting this down and unplugging the charger. And then that'll tell me whether I'm fully charged or not. It's, I think it's going to be epic. Linda wants to go back to Angela's bathroom, but we're not going to do that right now. We are going to back to the falls, New York. Yeah, I love that too. You guys were on that Misty Maid. That's actually a famous ride. Thousands and millions of people have done that ride. But I thought that was cool that they give you the rain suits with their advertising on it. Your glasses were all wet. Oh. Yeah, I would love that. Those double lobsters, or whatever, the 2 1-pound lobsters. Oh man, my mouth was watering. I'm like, where's my butter? Wait. Because I always like to add a little butter to it. Not that you need it, but somehow I just a little butter, not a lot of butter. Something to give me a heart attack. Okay. See if anybody else new comes in. This is the thumbnail that'll be used for the 6 p.m. show. So I'll be putting this up here in about 20 minutes from now. James, you're talking about you and Cyndi? You're talking about KT and BJ. Oh, you had butter too, Blue Wave? Cool. Oh, and you probably noticed did I mention it in your email? No, I mentioned it on one of your videos. That, you were wearing flip-flops. Traitor! Seriously, I've had to wear footgear too much this summer. Boss won't let me go barefoot at work. There was a couple days where he says, that's not appropriate. I wore sandals. But I wasn't climbing ladders or anything like that. I was doing electrical work in the basement. I didn't need to wear workman's boots for that. Yep. Oh, this isn't Maine and it's not New York. I think it's Naples or Tampa. Not sure. Can't remember. I just know I stole it. Yeah, I figured you would be. It doesn't take you too long to heal up from a stubbed toe. Well, it took me a second, Sue. Okay, it was in Naples. All right, cool. Yeah, you've got so many good videos, Bob and Debbie, that I I can't screenshot enough. Well, I did. I don't know if Debbie's there by you, but I did hear from her on the Laughing Well video that I did. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. She caught my Pink Floyd references. Yep. I don't know. We got another 15 minutes to go. We might get some new victims in here that will want to try to guess the channel. This one's the spark plug. You're welcome. You're definitely welcome, Bob. We got to get together for some lobster one of these days. It'll happen. When I say days, I might be meaning years, months. I will say, when I was in Maine, we got lobster when I was in Maine. Me and my buddy. It was on our trip to Nova Scotia, and it was fantastic. I mean, fantastic. Something about Maine lobster. I mean, we get lobster here, da da da. I think it has something to do with the freshness of it. You know, they're right there by the Atlantic. And I guess if they get enough lobsters to ship over this way, well, it takes a few days. And then they're not fresh anymore. Okay, okay, Bob, we'll do it. Oh, James is running off to get more coffee. Oh, and those was that king crab that Debbie was having? That's another one of my favorites too. I think this was in, that's the covered bridge anyways. I can't remember where it was. New Hampshire, or was it? No, it was in New York, I believe. Yeah, I know it ships in ice, but for some reason, James, when I had the lobster in Maine, it just seemed like it tasted a whole lot better than the lobster I've had in Michigan. Okay, it was New York. Okay. My memory hasn't completely escaped me. It's hard to see the wall there. My green screen is different when I use it on the Chromebook here. So I can't seem to hide everything behind. I mean, it's like this camera has got a wider angle on it on the Chromebook, whereas the webcam seemed to be a little narrower. And I might experiment with the webcam one of these days just to see if it'll work on here. But you know what's maybe a little bit of a downer on the Chromebook? You've only got one USB port. Well, I got my mouse plugged into it. Now, I tried out the USB extender. You know, you got 3 USB ports coming off one. It didn't seem like it wanted to work all that well, which tells me that the Chromebook's board, or possibly even its operating system, is limited to how many USBs it will recognize. I could be wrong. Over the hill. Welcome aboard. It is so good to see you. See if we can give you, seeing how you're a victim here. We did have a winner here a little while ago. So now you get to guess. guest featured channel. It's all up to you over the hill. Russ are just having coffee and relaxing. Well, to a certain degree, Blue Wave Odyssey is working. Well, he's back and forth. He was shouting at us a while back. AutoCAD, which means he's working. Oh, that's the other thing I'm going to try. Over the Hill RV, I'm having 3 live streams today. The one after this one, which will be about 45 minutes after I end this live stream, which is in 9 minutes. I'll be hustling up and I'll be posting the thumbnail for tonight's live stream at 6 p.m. But at 1:45 Eastern, doing the Freedom Cruise as a live. I'm also going to try to use my phone, which is 86%. So I should be able to run that for a while too and see the chat, because the Chromebook is going to be aimed at all the custom cars and the classic cars and the motorcycles, basically the cruise. You know, I might stick my face in there once or twice, but it's for the cruise. Oh, that is so sad. You know, I'm a little angry with our administration. I think that possibly played a little bit part into your decision, although I know that, well, once again, since you're an oil tycoon, sort of, Christian, I don't know, but it seems like over here on this side of the border, Canada's opened their borders to U.S. citizens to travel. The house that I'm working on in Wyoming, over Labor Day weekend, they went to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. No problem getting into Canada. But if you're a Canadian citizen, you can't come into the United States right now, unless you're essential. How can we get our Canadian friends to be essential for the M21 meetup? Any ideas? AFK. That's an acronym I can't seem to remember what it means. It reminds me of something to do with the Air Force or an insurance company. I know what BRB means. Maybe it means after, away from keyboard. Okay. There you go. Let's see if I can give Over the Hill any kind of clues for this morning. We have 6 minutes yet. This was a clue, a screenshot that gave it away for James and for Sue. She just didn't type fast enough. Mary Linda's for crabs. There we go. I second it. That would make you essential, Christian and Tracy. Essential ambassadors to M21. And then maybe you can have enough political pull to get Badge down here and Paula and Justin and Christina, and yeah, maybe Maybe find Izzy and kidnap her, bring her down here too. James is thirding it. Yes. Good one, Linda. Okay, it's been thirded. So, since I'm the host here, all those in favor of promoting Tracy and Christian to ambassadors to M21, indicate by saying yay and raising your hand. All those opposed? Any opposed? Any opposed? Yes, Linda and Lance Boomer. Yeah, I did see that, Sue. I did see that they sold their condo. Yeah, they're, I believe, full-time now. Best thing we can do is pray that the United States opens up the borders, at least the Canadian border. We won't talk about the other one. Yeah, that's cool. I so want to meet them in person. Christina, I know I'd love to see her martial arts moves and everything. And of course, we all got to meet little Mike. And Angel, too. We got a pet Angel. So, all right. We are 3 minutes away. Any guesses over the hill? Any guesses? Any guesses? This one gives away. I mean, immediately, right? Yeah, I mean, that's unmistakable roadway and unmistakable as to who took that shot. I'm just messing with you. Yay, Tracy! And as they say, let's check it out. You won't need no vetting with this group. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. I did hear that, James, that Justin and Christina may make it. But again, it depends on our administration. And I suppose it depends on the stupid COVID numbers. I don't know if Carl was saying just walk in, but yeah, it's not a joke. As said, Holly's still hospitalized, and now the limit is down to 2 visitors because of the COVID stuff. Myself and her brother, the only 2 people that can visit her right now. She had to make a choice of who could come to see her. Well, naturally, she's my roommate. So, yeah, I'm on the list. And then her buddy, her brother, his name is Buddy. That's his real name. He's more or less her advocate, whatever. No guess. Yeah, okay. Over the hill. We'll look forward to seeing you this evening. 6 p.m. And I hope to see you on the live stream at 1:45, about 45 minutes from now. I have to double check the laptop, make sure it's ready to go. I got to post the thumbnail for tonight's 6 p.m. show. Then I'm going to cruise on up to Division 13 Mile, and set up. And whenever I see the first, probably be led by a state police car, I'm sure, or possibly county. Anyways, then I'll know that it's starting. And then that's when I'll turn on the laptop, say something, and I'll get out of the way, and I'll watch chat on the phone. It should work. All right. It is 1 p.m. And without further ado, I'm going to say congratulations to James for guessing this channel. And in the meantime, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.